Hello, and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to DuckTales 2017, Season 3, Episode 18, the Christmas episode named, give me one moment. How Santa Stole Christmas, aka the Santa Claus episode, aka the one where we finally find out what Scrooge's deal with Santa Claus is, aka the last episode in this batch. Before we before she starts crying, jealousy. Here we go. Doggy's over my shoulders. Right. This is Santa Stealing Christmas. This is whatever he did to enrage Scrooge. Either this is we're getting the story itself, this is about just the story itself, this is going to be a combination of the original story, or we're just going to find that out while Santa's stealing Christmas in general. I want to know what happened. What's gotten Scrooge so angry at him? Because I know the show it's not going to be misplaced. Oh man, I forgot to gush about the fact that a fucking course of one of Isabella Finch's missing mysteries was a McDuck object. Of course, one of them was about Clam McDuck, given everything we know. That was really clever. Okay, lost my bagpipes. Okay, yeah. I don't know what else to speculate. This is the last one we get for a while. After this, Ruby. Yeah, at least the ones I'm going to be doing will require less fucking editing on my part. Anyways, HighPriest, that's good to get HighPriest signing out. Let's get to this thing. Even Della says it. I was not expecting Della to be part of it too. Of course she's happy for get any gift from Scrooge.
What do you want? A cell phone you don't need? A trampoline? Some sort of videographical game? Yes. They're called video games?
Just correcting him. So we finally found the story of how this all happened. So he claims that Christmas was entirely his idea? Interesting. The elves. Yeah, that doesn't really sound... I mean, again, I'm not saying Scrooge isn't disputing it either, so he's disputing the friend part, he's not disputing the... It sounds like it was entirely Claw's idea. Even the coal part for some reason. Ew. Also, hey, Boyd and investigate. Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's a swindler. I think he's not very practical. He's all hope rather than magic rather than. That's where Scrooge is that part came in. Okay, so that's where they came from, and they tame him somehow. This episode's very warm in my heart a lot. First of all, it's just a general, every time they get to the gift-giving montage, I love that. Checking on all our characters. And I love watching Webby slowly defrost. So yeah, Scrooge is the one who came up with the plan on how to deliver them all in one night, but, I mean, Santa is the guy who got him into the situation in the first place. Or he needed it. And he was the one who did the gift-giving part.
You and Scrooge are the perfect pair. Two red-coated mythical immortals traveling the world. What happened?
Yeah, what did happen? I said. Yeah, he wanted it to be the Christmas stuff, but the coal business.
We could give it away.
I will not participate in free-handed giveaways.
So, again, it's not that he stole Christmas. It's not that he was the trickster. It's that Scrooge was the bad guy in the scenario, and he...
And I don't have very many of either. But it's your call. It's either your Christmas thing or me.
And he chose to be the good guy. Coal.
I'm sure Santa won't mind if
Scrooge, you son of a bitch! Coal and a bill.
could do that better.
I mean, yes, that's probably the origin of the whole coal half of the myth, right? Like, oh, you got, well, you got coal here, well, you warm us up.
I'm gonna fix this before.
Scrooge, you delivered coal instead of gifts all night.
Yep, he just wanted his friend back. Yep, oh my god. I was actually expecting Scrooge's shit to be right, but no, actually, he's the bad guy in the scenario, 110%. I love it. God! God! Ah, the scene is great. Heartwarming as fuck. Fuck, that was a good episode. Right, who was it that guest starred? Because I know it listed who guest starred as Santa. Give me a moment to just... I remember it listing. I suppose they've replaced that with guest star thing with because it doesn't say anymore. So I love that he's a polar bear. First of all, second of all, I love that we saw Scrooge in his war gear again from the end of season 2. I like that he pushes Webby's grabbing it down, and then a sword comes up. I love the fact that they managed to. Admittedly, it's mostly me, but still, with the way this show goes, I honestly thought there was going to be Santa Claus as a secret bad guy, but no, it was Scrooge the entire time. Scrooge. I mean, given the name and everything, but we later found out that he's not normally the holiday Scrooge. Just Santa he's got a problem with. And turns out, it's just because he was the bad guy and he didn't want to admit it. He was a bad guy and he just didn't want to admit it. And I loved the fact, and I thought it helped that Della was there, but then Louis said it. It's like Della said, "You don't know either," and I'm like, "Was it Louis? I think it was Louis." And Della got a conflicted look on her face, like I wasn't sure, but I love that. I love the fact they almost ruined it. I love that moment when Stella throws her bat and almost whacks. And swacks Donald off his reindeer. I love. I've never crushed a reindeer before, and you never will. I love all of it. I love the exchange gifts at the end. I love the fact that Santa was faking his injury, just to hang out with his old friend one more time before he found out the dude Scrooged it up. I love that little moment where I love the ultimate opening. I love that I love whenever they do that. I love it. I love it. No other show I have ever seen does something like that, and that is fucking magical. Because it's one of my favorite times of the year, right along with Halloween. So, of course, both. Altogether, I say this was a fucking fantastic episode. I won't say it's one of my favorites, but it is. This is the final season, and I think this is a good combination to that particular running thing. Yeah. And I loved it. I loved what we were getting with Christmas and all the other stuff with DuckTales, and I love the delivery scenes we got originally, which are now a little tainted now. We know what Scrooge was doing. Damn it, Scrooge. And unsurprisingly, the guy she met and they hung out with were the elves. That's how he got their help, because his friend abandoned him because he was a greedy jerk who wanted to do greedy jerk things. And yeah, I do like it that it's partially tied to the fact that honestly, the whole thing probably originated as a way for parents who couldn't afford to pay for gifts to their kids to come up with a excuse, both to A, try to keep their kids in line, B, to a matter of practicality. That goal was actually useful. Not anymore. Of course, now it's literally just a symbol of what was, but except for like that one kid, but even that wasn't really that much. I like the fact that we actually get to see Claus, who is everywhere nice, actually angry. That was nice. That was a really nice episode. I love that. That was a really nice episode. It was a really nice petting some nuggies. I think that was a good way to go out. I kind of wish, to be frank, I had waited. I think that had been waited. I think that had been the way it is. I waited. Yeah, I think that had been the way I was not waiting to record this episode, and then I just recorded this after the Ruby one because God knows whatever happens next episode, next episode I react to. I'm gonna need a pick me up, and I'm still out of the loop. The only plus side is the several near spoilers I ran into during my delay. Have long since run out. God, I don't even know if the season's still on. Is it? No, it should still be on until at least next year. I don't know if it's going to be on much longer, but oh, God. Fuck. Like, I love the show. That show's still my favorite, but this show is probably one of the ones that much more close. That's gotten pretty close. Not much more close, but gotten pretty close to my heart next to that. I love this show. I love the cast of characters. I love what the writers do. To be frank, I think this is technically a better show than Ruby. I love Ruby. But they never said that I haven't also talked shit about it. I'm not one of those people who makes up flaws where there are none at points. Because there are plenty of flaws in Ruby that you can bring up. And I admit that sometimes when I've just watched an episode or just finished a season, I'm not always picking up on the flaws like I could. But love that show more, but this show is, I think, better written. I'm not sure if they could do writing like Ruby, this particular writing cast, but I think, I mean, yeah, part of it, and I'm not just talking about in the first 2 seasons, as bad as those were, you know, amateur hour, official backing, very, hot heavy emphasis on backing, and now I'm talking about Ruby. Point is, I love the show. And I love Darkwing Duck even more than I liked DuckTales as a kid. Which is why I've always been the way I am with Darkwing here, even if it turns out I mostly don't remember Darkwing all that well. And, you know what? Honestly, I'm perfectly happy with it swapping out. I love the show and I'd like more of it. Maybe another 2 seasons, but I'll take just more some actual crossovers with the Disney Afternoon. Because we still got Tailspin to do. But I think this is a good way to end off this bunch. I think that's what they did last year, too. Last time, too. It was a Christmas special. So we probably got, what? Let me scroll up to last season. Yeah, about 6 more episodes left. The last of it being a double 2-parter. So 6 to 7 episodes left. And that will be the end of DuckTales. One of those will be a Tailspin one. Another one will probably be another parter. My speculation for the Tailspin one is that we will be getting a modern day Tailspin that is essentially a successor group to the original. Because they've been doing them in different ways. In this one, the promotional image I saw way back when that showed all the Disney Afternoon characters. I think I saw what was clearly a grown-up version of Blue's sidekick. I can't remember his name at the moment. It's been forever since I watched Tailspin. Another show I love as a kid. And from the Disney Afternoon. And that makes me think that this is, you know, set after that. We'll probably get some flashbacks, because if that's true, I dearly want to see Scrooge versus Shere Khan. Gotta miss that show. Gotta miss all those shows. Though, they're now actually watchable. Even if they're not in the right order. Oh, who knows, maybe they fixed that by now. Anyways. This show, this is good. It's good to watch, and yeah. Well, I suppose for the DuckTales people, that's it. If you're not interested in watching my Ruby stuff, then I suppose that's it. If you don't watch any of my other stuff, that's it. The only thing I'll be doing for next while is Ruby, and once that's out, I'll figure out what to do until I get the ability to record in decent chunks again. And we'll go back to the system I was using before. Anyways, HighPriest signing out, and I will